What's up guys, Collector Joey here, back again with another unboxing, and today we will be unboxing the Range Trooper from the Star Wars film Solo. Now, I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy, but this figure looks so good that I had to cop it, so let me know what you think about it down there in the comment section below. Also, if you like live Hot Toys discussions, unboxings, and anything else related to 1/6 scale figures, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you know when the next time I upload another video. Now, let's get to the unboxing. Now here is the box for the Range Trooper from the Solo movie. Now this is a box that we do get all the time, so I'm not going to spend much time on it. Of course, we do have the Range Trooper up front and center, then the Star Wars logo right under him. Alongside that, we do have the Sideshow exclusive sticker on the top left, and then the cigar band going all the way around with a picture of the figure, and it does say Range Trooper right there with the Movie Masterpiece logo and the Hot Toys logo. On the left side, another picture of the figure on that cigar band. And if we go to the back, we do have all the people that were involved in making the figure. You know, enough of that. Let's get to the figure itself. So when you open the Star Wars boxes, usually, yes, you are greeted with a beautiful picture right here before you actually get the figure open. And I always say with these pictures is this is something that you could possibly frame up next to the figure, which would look really cool. Then here is the figure right here in the clamshell. Let me take the clamshell off and then we'll look at it up close. So here it is without the clamshell, and we're going to take a quick look at the figure itself before we get into the accessories. But there he is, the Range Trooper from the Solo movie, already looking awesome. There is a few material choices on here that I didn't think that they used, but they did. But still looks pretty good as the first glance over. I really like that visor right there, but we'll get into that a little bit more. I want to talk about the accessories he does have. So I'm going to talk about the very few accessories this thing has. So first off are the hands. He comes with 3 pairs of hands, 2 right here, and the others are on the body itself. But these look great. I'm not going to go through all these and show you exactly you know, every single one of them and what they do, but I do want to show you the mold on here. It looks absolutely insane, especially on the palm. You could see the stitching and all that, and it's kind of weathered a little bit as well. It's a little you know, dirty, and then if you see right here, it is scuffed up as well. I love the weathering on this figure already. And then I guess you could say this is the last accessory. Besides the base, we do have this gun right here. I don't remember any other Star Wars gun being all white like this. I think this looks amazing, and they added the weathering too, which looks great. There's a hint of red in there, and you got some scopes going on, but this looks beautiful. Let me see. Yeah, so this moves out a little bit. You can kind of extend this back part more. I don't know if, yeah, I don't think anything else moves on this gun, but man, that looks cool, and I think it's going to look really good with the figure. And last but not least, we do have the base, and I wanted to save the most satisfying part for you guys, so let's get to it. Look at this. Oh yeah, there we go. So we do have a base right here. It does come with a crotch grabber, so that's cool. And it looks like, oh, it looks like these can fit in each one of these. So if you want to, you can switch out, like you could put it on the side if you wanted to. Yeah, so if you wanted to put it over here on the side, you could, or just put it in the middle, like, you know, like all figures are, just like this. So there is the base. I'm liking the base a lot. This is kind of one we've seen before, but I love the metal nameplate, of course, and at least it's not the sand base. But anyways, let's get back to the figure itself. Now back to the figure itself, and is this looking awesome on the black background? It looks amazing. Let's get a little close up of this thing. Dang, that looks good. And something different about this figure is this spur going on, the mixed media we have, and it's not just up here, it's all around here. So you do have it on the ends of his coats, inside the coat, and it looks like it goes all the way through the sleeve right here. Amazing work. But I will say, I don't know why I thought this jacket would have been a different material. It's more of a pleather feeling to it. Maybe that's because they had to add a lot of paint, you know, rub to it to make it look a little bit more dirty. That's what I thought. But look at the back, this looks crazy. This looks legit. like it's been weathered for a long time, and I think that looks awesome. And the boots as well look outstanding. I mean, look at that. I can't wait to get some close-ups of these boots and how intricate they look. That looks awesome. I do know that there's a magnet down here. Maybe we could test that out too. But this looks great. You do have some color going on through here, some red, kind of like the gun. The gun had a little bit of those red squares on them, but you do have some more weathering going all the way throughout this. I used to have the Remnant Trooper, and that one was weathered, and I thought it was weathered okay, but this one right here takes the cake. I think this pulls it off so good that it's been, through so much. And then that orange visor just looks amazing with the weathering on the helmet as well. That looks awesome. I mean, look at this. You could see underneath this. I wish this was glued down though. I wish it just stayed down, but that's okay. I want to get into some articulation with this figure. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but let's try it. So we're going to go with the head first. Of course, you could do almost a 360. You could, but the hair was in the way. And then we're going to kick the, okay. So not too bad. You can kick the arm out to about there. And then let's see, forward right there. And then backwards like that. And then is it a double bend? Let's see how far we can get with the, oh yeah, that's good right there. That's that double bend elbow. And then let's go out to the feet. Now the feet can only go to about right there, kicking it out, or the leg can go only to about there. And we got a ratcheted joint going forward about that far, and backwards about that far. And then let's see, the knee, I don't know. There is the knee right there. That's about a 90 degree, a little bit more than 90 degrees. But look at this. I'm just seeing like this tubing going through all this and everything. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. That is awesome. And then the ankle joints can move a little bit. Look, right, left, up, down. So you do have a little bit movement in those ankles. I thought you could take these things off, but maybe not. I don't know. Let me know down there in the comments. But there it is. There's a quick overview of this trooper. I'm seeing these are also soft material as well, that they were fully plastic, but all this fur is getting everywhere though. But anyways, guys, it's time to get to what I like to do the most, and we're going to get to the pros and cons and get really up close with this figure and talk about it and give you my overall thoughts. So let's get to it. Here is the figure in a statue pose without any accessories on him, and even without the accessories, he looks great. Now, I do want to discuss some of the pros and cons. Starting with the pros, my first pro would have to be the mixed media. We don't see many figures that have this fur on it, especially the white fur. It stood out to me immediately when I saw it on the Hot Toys Facebook page, and it does even more in person. Another pro would have to be the boots. These look very detailed and complex, especially with that weathered white look on them. It looks awesome. And also they do have a gimmick with them. You can attach them to anything magnetic and it will stick if the magnet's strong enough. Next pro would have to be the visor on the helmet. With this figure basically being all white and you have that touch of orange in the visor, it looks kind of like snowboarding goggles. I think that looks awesome. And the last pro would be the weathering throughout this whole figure. This is weathered top to bottom. And the fact that the weathering does transition over to the gun as well makes it look even better. Time to get to some of the cons. So I do have two cons for this figure. My first con would be the base. Yes, I am happy we didn't get the sand base, but for a limited piece of 2,500, you would think you'd get like a cool little diorama base. And my last con would have to be the fact that this thing does shed a little bit. You might get a few hairs here and there that fall out. It's nothing crazy, but it is something to look out for. With all that being said, I'll have to rate this figure a 9 out of 10. Overall, I am very pleased with this figure. I got this figure mainly because of the aesthetics, but I do have a plan of making a snow diorama for it, so stay tuned for that upload. If you are a trooper collector, I feel like this is right up your alley. I feel like this figure would stand out of all the other troopers you have. If you are just a casual Star Wars fan like me, it might not be something you have to have, but like I said, I am trying to make a really cool diorama out of it, and I thought it looked cool, so I ended up pulling the trigger on it. So did you pick this figure up? Is this something that you missed because of that 2,500 piece count, or was it just something you skipped altogether? Let me know down there in the comment section below. Also, while you're down there, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.